This is Ace Reporter Richard Thorndike with your Monday edition of BS News for this, the lucky 13th of June, 2011. And away we go. Dateline, the Whoop-de-Doo Festival. The Republican candidates are gearing up for their big debate tonight. Candidate Mitt Romney is battling a big problem with name recognition. Way too many people recognize his name. Meanwhile, Tim Pawlenty will want to present himself as an alternative to Mitt Romney. Unfortunately for Tim, Mitt Romney is also trying to present himself as an alternative to Mitt Romney. Dateline, the latest poop. The Republican legislature in Wisconsin this week drastically loosened regulations on septic tank sewage disposal systems. Loosening of restrictions on sewage is expected to make it easier for Wisconsin cable systems to carry Fox News. Dateline, anorexic. A new study says that women who are very thin make significantly more money than their counterparts of average weight. Other researchers question the findings, noting that if it were strictly true, the richest human being on Earth would be Ann Coulter. That's one valuable Adam's apple. Finally, Dateline, holy matrimony. The world's most pierced woman, with almost 7,000 body and face piercings, has married a conservative, non-pierced civil servant in Scotland. It is not known what attracted the man to a woman with all those piercings, though friends suspect he may have swallowed a magnet. The wedding ceremony was halted for some 20 minutes as the groom searched for an empty spot to put the wedding ring. Holy news rings, Batman. This is Richard Thorndike, BS News. Have a great week.
I saw that woman. Did you see that photo? You didn't see it? How many piercings did she have? Like 1,000? She had 1,000 piercings. It was like and she wore like a bird's nest on top of her head with the wedding gown, which even Rush Limbaugh would not think is over the top. I don't know. Anyway, I got to say, people don't know what Obama has done because we don't have any news in this country. I will thank the caller, though, from Huntsville, Alabama, for being very respectful and for trying to have a conversation and not screaming and yelling and, not being, a wiener. But, yeah, there's a million things that Obama has done from, stem cell research. You remember we had a ban on it. I mean, all the way to, the stimulus and, the stimulus, which people have trashed, which obviously now when it's running out now. And now you can see what the world would be like without it. And without it, the states go broke, obviously. And without it, you fire school teachers. And without it, you lose firefighters and you lose EMTs and you lose snowplow drivers and you lose, just everybody that works for the state. You lose highway crews, you lose all these jobs. And so this is what the Republicans are all about. They're about making it as painful as humanly possible to live in America. And this is what they've been doing for the longest time because their constituency is the haves, as Bush once said, and the have-mores. I mean, when you get inside the bubble, there's no mistaking who they're advocating for, and there's no mistaking who they legislate on behalf of. The lobbyists are there to do fundraisers for them on behalf of their well-moneyed clients to get more loopholes written into the tax code and to prevent any regulation from being enacted. They would like it if they could dump nuclear waste on your backyard. They would be thrilled if they could do that. They would love to frack underneath your house without getting your permission. They're all about property rights, but they think people are property. So, they think people are property and corporations are people. So they're a little bit, let's say backwards.